With the near demise of Norfolk Southern's Triple Crown Roadrailer service, I thought I'd make a little tribute video to those trains, and Roadrailer service in general, though this video is hardly an exhaustive history of that subject. In many respects, Roadrailers are a very efficient form of rail transportation. They are essentially dedicated truck trailers that ride upon specialized wheel sets in lieu of actual rail cars. Thus, with no rail car involved, that capital expense and dead weight is eliminated from the equation. A Roadrailer terminal needs little more than a track sunk into pavement. No overhead cranes are required to load or unload the trailers. Also, the trailers connect to each other directly, so there is no slack in the train, which creates a smoother ride for the goods being transported. The Roadrailer concept has existed in one form or another since the 1950s. Many railroads have experimented with Roadrailers, and many Roadrailer services have come and gone over the years. However, Triple Crown Services, a subsidiary of Norfolk Southern, was by far the longest lasting and most extensive Roadrailer service. Despite its long success in the Roadrailer business, in September of 2015, NS officially announced that it would all but completely discontinue the service, with the press release reading, Norfolk Southern Corporation is restructuring its Triple Crown Services subsidiary to focus on the transportation of automobile parts. The railroad will work with shippers and logistics partners to convert other business handled by Triple Crown Services into Norfolk Southern's current intermodal network. TCS will continue Roadrailer service for automobile parts between Detroit and Kansas City for the foreseeable future, but will transition to containers in other NS lanes. So as the sun sets on much of Norfolk Southern's Roadrailer network in November of 2015, these are the trains that were running at the conclusion of the service. Notice that Triple Crown reached destinations off of its network. Trains 248 and 261 connected Minneapolis via Union Pacific in Chicago. Trains 240 and 267 connected Saginaw, Texas, near Fort Worth, via BNSF in Kansas City. CN trains Q144 and Q145 handled Roadrailers to Toronto, Ontario. For many years, Amtrak pretended it was a freight railroad, and many of their trains featured Roadrailers at the rear. Such was the case of this eastbound Southwest Chief in the late 1990s. Other Roadrailer services included weekly trains between Los Angeles and Portland, Oregon for Swift Trucking. Started by Southern Pacific, that service eventually went to BNSF, who discontinued it years later. BNSF also had a short-lived Ice Cold Express Roadrailer service between San Bernardino, California and Naperville, Illinois. Here are one of those trains in Galesburg, Illinois in the autumn of 1999. Anyway, let's get back to Norfolk Southern's Triple Crown trains. During separate trips to Ohio and Pennsylvania, I had the pleasure of seeing several Roadrailers. So let's check them out.
KL91, yeah.
Even though road trains typically have very high priority, this is railroading. So here we see 262 getting to watch 10A, a lowly manifest train, run around it here at Crescent, Pennsylvania.